Hi guys, how did I say in the introduction episode? This is the first episode of a building system. I'm using this map, medieval map. It's taken from a fab library. Name is Medieval Houses Modular Volume 2. You can use this map or something else map, doesn't matter. Which is important is to have this modular meshes. So we have a base, elements, we can create houses. So let's start. In this episode we'll prepare the building component, and I will choose these three meshes for the base. Okay, first let's create a component. Let me stop. Something. I have this already created, this third person character. Doesn't matter what character you have. If you don't have, create one. If you have a project already project like me, you can continue with this building system, which doesn't matter. Could be third person, first person, could be a car. doesn't matter. Okay, let's create a building a component. Okay, new blueprint script component, actor component. No, let's first I have to create a directory, a folder. Let's name it build. I will call it build. New folder, build. Okay, now let's add a component. New blueprint script component. Next, I name it build component, third person, build, create blueprint. Okay, so I have it right here. Let's compile this. I used to save okay, but let's make some changes for these meshes. It is very important. I'll show you what is all about meshes. So I will take this. Where are these three foundations? Okay, let's drag into the map to see what it's all about. Okay, okay, I will drag it to the map. You can see the pivot point. Pivot point have to be somewhere in the middle of mesh. For this, I will duplicate these meshes, because I don't want to alterate the entire. Okay, duplicate. I will rename these objects because I don't like their names. Okay, I will put here 1. Okay. Okay. Where are the rest? Stone. Oh, right here. Okay. Okay. And the last one. Let's rename the last one 1. Okay. I will make another folder here. Let's name it build items. Okay, new folder. Build items. Build items. And I will move these three meshes to this folder. Okay. Stone. Let's take this stone. Where are they? Okay, stone foundation. Foundation mineral. Okay. Middle. Okay, that was not the middle. One edit pivot. So for the X, this, let's see, one, okay, for Z, I think, no, it's minus, and for Z, okay, accept, and we had moved the center of the pivot, the 0 axis, to the center of this mesh. Okay, let's do this for the rest of. Okay, let's save that. So stone foundation corner. Okay, edit pivot. Yeah, 1. Okay, minus, and 1, 5, 0. Okay, accept. And the last one, let's save this. The last one, edit pivot. 1, 4, minus, and 150. Okay, accept. Let's go now to selection. I will save. Okay, and now we have these 3 meshes with the center of axis to the center of these meshes. Okay, let's start with this blueprint, with the build component. Okay, for start, we will create a variable, a Boolean variable. I will name it build on. This is very important to know if we are in the building mode or not. Okay. Now let's we have to create a list of objects, of meshes, a list of meshes. Okay, let's create input material, not blueprints, a structure. We'll name it, I will name it build item structure. Okay. Let's create the component of this structure. First will be the name. Okay, let's make that text. Next one, we'll create a description. Maybe we will whiz for the future. Description. Yes. Description. We leave text. So name, description. We have to add a class. We'll name it the class. This is the object reference actor class reference. We'll need the mesh. Static mesh. Static mesh object reference, and we will need a boolean to set if this element is for base or not. Okay, base. Okay, let's save it. Now, so this is the structure of object from the list of meshes elements. We will create a data table. Data table. We will select this build item struct. Item struct is the reference of okay, we'll name it I will name it build items data table. Okay, let's open it and let's add some objects. Okay, I will add for now one object. The name is the foundation. Description don't need now. The class we don't have it, we have to create. Mesh. Let's oh, I forgot something. Mesh is the foundation. Stone foundation corner. We take the middle. Okay, is a base. We have to add here another the thumbnail who will appear in to the texture object reference, save it, and it's appear and here. Okay, I capture this this image from here. We'll snap. Okay, build items. I will put right here the texture for now. Stone foundation texture. Okay, save. Stone foundation texture. Okay, let's save it. So we have one item added to this data table. Practically, this is a list. Okay, let's create the class for this object. Let me explain it. So this thumbnail is the image who will appear on building widget in user interface. This mesh we will use it for the ghost of building item, and we have to create the class of the object we can put it practically on the map. Okay, let's do that. Build items. I will put it right here for now. I'll create a blueprint. Static mesh actor. Okay, select. I will name it stone foundation middle blueprint, and I will import here the mesh stone foundation middle. I have to put the one I was creating, stone foundation middle. Okay. Okay, let's compile this, let's save it, let's test it. If I put it here, it's very okay. We have the pivot, the zero axis in the middle in the center of this object. Okay, now let's add it to the class. What is on stone foundation. Okay, I will save it. Okay, let's um, let's create a B key. We use B key for activate building component. Let me see where I have to. I will put it on somewhere like here. Okay. Take the key B key. Let's compile this build component. We have to create an event which will use to activate or deactivate the building mode. Okay, let's put it in some. Put it here. Add custom event. We name it build on off. On off. Okay. Doing our character. Let's trigger this on off of the building component. Okay, when we press B key, we'll trigger this element from the building component. Okay. Now we have to make reference to this variable, which is a Boolean, true or false. So we have a branch, and let's say if build on is off, I mean false, we'll set build on to true, and if build on it's true, we will set to false. Okay, let's check this. That will put a string. Build on, no, build off, sorry. Let's copy that. It's past. Build on. Okay, let's test that. So enter in the game. Okay, when I press the B key, build on, I press again the B key, build off, build on, build off. Okay. Now we have to first for the beginning of when this component is loading, it will add a list of a virtual list of building items. For that we will one moment. will create here another variable. We will name it. I will name it build list. No, build items list, and we will make it build item struct. Type of this variable have to be the type of structure of this this element. Okay. Now we have to get the elements, the list of the building elements from this table. For that, we will access this this table. Okay, get data. Get data table row name. Okay, we will select build items data table. And for each row, we use a loop. Okay, get data table row. Build data items. Okay, and for each element we have to put in build item list. We'll take this item list, add unique. Sorry, we have to make this list to be an array. Okay. Get add unique. Okay. And then let's see, we have to let's test, let's print the number of these items to see if is working. Okay, we'll take the length of this shall we convert it to string. Okay, and let print this number. Okay, let's see how if it's work. I hope to work. Okay, and it was appearing but it was too short time. Let's put 10 seconds. Okay. So we have one item added to the. Okay, I think it's enough for this episode. In the next episode, we will create the widget, the user interface to show the elements for building. Okay, thanks. We'll see you in the next episode.